Yeah, I might not have deleted enough videos to put enough things out there so I can get out there. But yeah, why are these people still lying about silly shit? I swear there's an alternative motive going on, especially when there's a real case of racism going on deep down south, opposed to some fucking squirrel lost in the woods fucking shooting a wolf. But I'll let the fucking Turks tell it. Especially this thing. Why do they have such a hard on even with all the evidence? Everything that is out there. When was this shit taken, yo? My fault. That's not gonna show anything. Where we at, yeah? Where we at? There's that 3 days ago. Imagine, having fucking at least a week's information at your disposal. You're gonna sit there and regurgitate other people's fucking information just so it can make yourself look good. And that Roku, who else, yo? My fault. Roku, damn, shitty fucking thing, right? You'll see that you can probably go to these dudes. Roku, Twitch, YouTube, just so these guys can get money off of those fucking platforms. Capitalism. Sex sells. You feel me? But yeah, let's focus on one white boy who shot 3 white boys. One white boy that tried to take his gun. And if any standalone dude knows that if you got a pistol and someone's trying to take your pistol, if you don't shoot first, you are going to become a victim. 2, he ran away and went to the police. Who the fuck is shooting somebody and running to the police? Straight to the fucking police. Being chased by 1,000 other people. Enter the next 2 fools. One dude cold cocks him, and it's funny because that's the one I just realized after seeing that shit. My man, that was the dude who put on the white boy that put on the brakes and dipped off, kind of sly like, before the other dudes did. You know what I mean? Then the black dude popped him in his jaw, said I rocked him. When he went to the floor, the other black dude kicked him in his dome piece, yo. In which the other dude who you see snatched up a skateboard, come around and hit him once. After this dude shot twice at the first dude who kicked him, the dude with the skateboard, matter of fact, the dude who kicked him was like, fucking, I'm gone. I don't know why these dudes keep, the Turks, anybody who's watching this trial, or who even cares about this trial and is watching it, that is key, and is watching it, because if you're trying to cover this shit 3 days early and you're not watching this shit like dozens of other content creators, you are a fool. Why would you trust somebody like this? Why would you trust somebody that's gonna sit here and freaking tell you fucking what you could easily see but say that you're seeing it wrong? Just like when the prosecutor's like, yeah, the guy that jumped over you. Nah, nigga, the nigga that tried to kick me in the fucking face. Are you stupid? What was you looking at? We're looking at the same damn thing. We're all watching this shit. We watching FBI fucking drones, watching one red tomato chase a fucking deer down into a dark alley so he could rape him and possibly take his gun. One of the two. Who knows? But you probably, this one would have wanted him to get raped. Like, that's what you get for being such a fucking, I don't know, somebody that wants money. Yeah, but too bad you can't make a YouTube fucking thing and throw it on Roku and spit lies. Or not even lies, we'll just call it straight propaganda. But holy shit. But let's
case against Kyle Rittenhouse in the shooting of 3 individuals in Kenosha, Wisconsin is not looking good.
Damn,
now, of course,
audio.
that shooting, which took place last year when he was 17 years old, resulted in 2 individuals dying, 1 individual being wounded. And the person who was shot and wounded did testify on the stand recently. His name is Gage Grosskreutz. And he admitted on the stand that he was, in fact, in possession of a firearm, which he had unholstered in response to Kyle Rittenhouse because he believed that Kyle Rittenhouse was an active shooter. Now,
and what's crazy about like them not watching this shit and they can sit there and feed you fucking headlines from left wing and shit that does left wing and shit. Yo, for somebody that says that they value life, why the fuck is he carrying a pistol? Why the fuck is he carrying a pistol? You dig? And then why when fucking shots go off, my man, instead of doing that shit, my man pulled his pistol out. I think he did it after they said he was a shooter, but I don't think I've watched that movie enough, yo. I might have to watch that movie a few more times. Because this dude is the greatest liar in life. Or the worst. Because we know that he's a liar. My fault. Whatever the hell this girl's name is.
This is an important detail in the trial because the defense claims that Kyle Rittenhouse was acting in self-defense when he fired his weapon. I want to be clear that...
Again, if she wanted to be clear, she would show you the video from... What? My fault. Again, I gotta go back. When was this shit did? 3 fucking days ago? Oh, this must be... Yeah, no! This is the Young Turks that I am subscribed to. So 3 days ago, they've already talked about this shit. If she wanted to let you know what was going on, she would have fucking showed you. Not sit there and speculate about things that already happened aren't on videotape. Stupidity. But you guys
this moment between Grosskreutz and Rittenhouse happened after Rittenhouse had fatally shot Joseph Rosenbaum. That was an individual who was chasing after him into a parking lot.
You know what I mean?
We covered that in more detail earlier on the show. But for now, let's focus on what happened in the aftermath following the shooting of Rosenbaum. This is where Gage Grosskreutz is involved, and he is about to explain why he unholstered his gun in this clip. Let's watch.
Yeah, he would explain.
Okay, so if you thought about going back to
communism.
going back to school, then you're gonna want to see this. So,
yeah,
you know
my
that
fault.
You can get
Capitalism. Today, the jury was shown new drone video of Rittenhouse shooting and killing Joseph Rosenbaum. A crowd chased and confronted Rittenhouse as he fled that scene.
Remember, chasing as he fled the scene. And people are scared of people that run away from things. That's weird. That is fucking weird. That must be
then Rittenhouse shot and killed another protester before wounding Grosskreutz. Rittenhouse claims he was acting in self-defense. His attorney questioned Grosskreutz's actions leading to the shooting.
When you were standing 3 to 5 feet from him, it wasn't until you pointed your
my fault. I had to go get my food.
Gun, now your hands down, pointed at him. Then he fired, right? Correct.
Now, of course, in order to use the defense of self-defense in a court of law, you need to show that there was an imminent threat, right? And in this case, with Grosskreutz.
Imagine somebody trying to throw you in public court and not give you any evidence, which this is. She's doing some Nancy Drew shit where it's, you know, public opinion matters, but I'm not going to give you any information. Any at all. None at all. Even though it's been fucking days beforehand. Unless. No. Still. It was televised. Live. Why wouldn't you be watching it? You watch the presidential shit. Like, that's the most important thing in the world. But you ain't gonna televise some shit where we're gonna fucking try to classify somebody as a fucking hate crime? Guess not. My fault. You do you.
Unholstering his weapon, you could argue, obviously, that Kyle Rittenhouse, who was on his back at the time, was dealing with an imminent threat. Now, let me give you a few more details, Cenk, before you jump in. So, Grosskreutz, that Kyle Rittenhouse, who was on his back at the time, was dealing with an
your gun at him. Advanced on him.
Question Grosskreuz's actions leading to the shooting.
When you were standing 3 to 5 feet from him. It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right? Correct.
Correct.
Now, of course, in order to use the defense of self-defense in a court of law, you need to show that there was an imminent threat, right? And in this case, with Grosskreutz unholstering his weapon, you could argue, obviously, that Kyle Rittenhouse, who was on his back at the time.
You could argue. Yo, imagine you being on your back with a fucking bazooka. Matter of fact, something that could zap everything in the world. And these assholes know it. Yet they still attack you. You can sit there and get beat for like fucking 5 minutes, which is too long. And you still don't push the button until that 6th fucking minute. It's crazy, dog, yo. And what's nuts is that she would spend the whole, like, all right, hold on. Let's say that, and it's funny too, because that Ahmaud shit is definitely, even if that dude grabbed homeboy's shotgun and killed homeboy, I would be saying that, yeah, that's self-defense. But she'd be saying the same exact fucking thing. Fucking 3 men stalking you down the street, and then you shoot them. Granted, you didn't have a, it's funny because if he had a gun on him the first time, they wouldn't have chased him. But yeah, they chased somebody who didn't have a gun. We should just say they chased somebody they wasn't scared of. Because they clearly wasn't scared of Kyle running down the street. But they won't show you this. For some reason, this girl whose name I don't care about is not going to show you. Especially fucking Pussy Boy. I know his name's something like Tarek or Tariff. It doesn't matter because he's still stupid. He's going to try to twist it on some sort of American thing where it's his fucking nephew said fuck America. So what should we take from his mouth? Always asking for fucking US money so he can send to the Iron Curtain. My fault. Politics. Somebody needs to talk about why they don't like Black Spider-Man so I can get on and on that. But no. Again, 3 days prior to wherever we're at right now, there's people that fucking know about this case. You have to know about this case. Especially for you, then. Only for there to be 3K, yo, they should be out of obliterating. Out of the park. Holy fucking shit.
Was dealing with an imminent threat. Now, let me give you a few more details, Jake, before you jump in.
It's not an imminent threat.
Grosskreutz, 27, testified that he unholstered his gun on August 25th, 2020, as he and a crowd followed Rittenhouse, who had just fatally shot Joseph Rosenbaum. Rittenhouse fell to the ground, fired twice at an unknown person, and then fatally shot Anthony Huber. That was the second individual that he fatally shot. Grosskreutz, just feet away, put his...
The second person he shot was hitting him with a fucking skateboard. I don't know why she isn't telling you that part. It must be not important.
Hands in the air video show. He then saw Rittenhouse re-rack his weapon, a motion that loads it for gunfire. He testified, so that's what he claimed. He said this: re-racking the weapon, in my mind, meant that the defendant pulled the trigger while my hands were in the air, but the gun didn't fire. So by re-racking the weapon, I inferred the defendant wasn't accepting my surrender. On redirect, though, he clarified that he did not intentionally aim at Rittenhouse at any point.
Now, as the defense lawyer doesn't destroy all of this shit, which is beautiful. Is why the Turks ain't showing it. That is the greatest piece of media that you will ever see on fucking television in your life. You ever watch somebody lie in 3D? It's nuts. It's fucking nuts, especially as you're watching it as he's telling lies. I mean, I said, did you chase the dude? No, I didn't chase him. How the fuck did you get up next to him then? Was you running that way? Oh no. Was you going in that direction? Yeah. Okay, you was going in that direction with your gun out. For what reason? Just to observe the situation. But yet ended up face to face with the fucking defendant. Anywho, we won't talk about what led up before that shit because it damns them. It damns the information that they want to give you. That first dude, fresh out of prison, probably wanted a gun, seen fresh meat. What he thought it was fresh meat, straight coming out of prison. Which he thought which he probably didn't realize oh yeah, motherfuckers will shoot you while they're in the corner. Just because you try to rape somebody in prison and the dude didn't have a shank to fucking defend himself, my man's outside with a fucking gun, dude. What do you think he was gonna do? Why would you chase somebody with a gun? That's the fucking thing that these Turks don't understand. Why would you chase somebody with a gun? He pointed the gun at the dude the first time. That's why they won't show it. They pointed the gun the first time, and yet the dude stopped. As soon as Kyle turned his back, my man fucking pounced on him like Tigger. No. Fuck you, dog. God knows what would have happened if that dude got that gun. Then two other dudes who seemed to have fucked they was piranhas on them too. That dude with the ponytail? That dude with the tank top and ponytail? I wish he would have popped him as well. But whatever. Other black dude popped him. I rocked him. Other black dude kicked him in the face. The sucker that hit him with the fucking skateboard, dead. Even when that black dude fucking looked like he twisted his ankle, walked away perfectly fine. My man pointed at him, was like, whatever. This dude with the skateboard though, fuck you. I've seen you before. You look familiar. So I won't be able to get up from where I'm at right now until you are gone. You too, Mr. fucking anti-fucking paramedic. What the fuck have you been chasing me for this long? You look familiar. With a pistol in your hand? Yeah, I'm trying to get up. Oh, what? Yeah. No. Blam. Get what you get. My fault. Fucking ran.
During the encounter, did you intentionally point your firearm at the defendant? Prosecutor Thomas Binger asked. No, I did not, he responded. But clearly you can see in this still shot from the video.
But when the fucking prosecutor didn't ask that, the defense asked. Come on, girl. Come on. Yo, this is like fucking low-hanging fruit. You people are stupid.
It's a little blurry, but you can see that's Grosskreutz with the gun pointed at Kyle Rittenhouse just before Rittenhouse had shot his weapon.
Prosecutor?
Jane.
No.
Okay, so there are two separate issues here. One is the actual criminal case.
There is one issue here. Somebody went out there to do a job. Let's say that dude was fucking delivering money on a fucking, Brink. He was delivering money for Brink at a thing. Now somebody tries to rob that fucking thing. He defends it. Is he in the wrong? No. This dude was the fucking nicest person asking people if he needed help. Nobody has any film or footage unless the prosecutor's trying to do what the defense doing, yo, I'm gonna use my reverse fucking trap card and a quick spill card. Or however the fucking, whichever one is faster. Unless the prosecution's gonna do that, no. They have no leg to stand on. And as they seen this shit, they're going on some old, the jury's fucking feud on white people being white people. That's the only thing that this fucking white dude can say. What else can this white dude say? Two issues? That guy, from the FBI footage, he was getting chased by a white dude. You know what I'm saying? No, he had no fucking issues with any black people until the fucking two rocked him and kicked him in his face. And then fucking Boogie Night out of there was like, this dude's shooting. I'm sorry. I don't know what you white boys are doing. My fault. White. Get the fuck out of here. But this dude will say two issues. What are the two issues?
Does he have good defense for self-defense?
He has a great
defense. The other is a moral component of the story. Who's right, who's wrong morally. Moral? So on the
Who's right?
shooting of
What?
Grosskreutz, he's going to have a very good self-defense case.
Yo, if you watch any of that shit, he's gonna have a good self-defense case. My man looked like he just came out of fucking Sunday school every day. He looks lost, deer in headlights. Are you fucking serious? Again, if he Edward Norton's me, he can go fuck himself. You know what I mean? If he fucking gets found innocent and he's in the strip club fucking putting razor blades to fucking big booty birds' asses, yeah, holy shit. My man got me. But as I see it now, yo, this dude was sitting there asking for people who wanted help. He was doing all good things. All good things. All good things. Somebody said he was going to take this gun, hunted him. Straight stalked him. But then realized that fucking the gazelle fucking thing was a full elk. Got a fucking antler in his heart. You know what I'm saying? And this dude fucking fled. But
right. So I'm not positive that picture is that you could tell from that angle that he's pointing it directly at Rittenhouse. It looks that way in the picture, but every picture is slightly misleading because of the moment that it's taken, and you can't tell which way his arm is moving and exactly which way it points. But honestly, it's irrelevant. Okay, wow. That right there is good enough, and the testimony is good enough, very likely for Rittenhouse to get off on that charge. Okay, and I would say rightfully so. Okay, but
wow. If you say rightfully so, why do that whole roundabout way? About the bullshit. We all know, if we all can see that he's innocent, why can't he just be innocent? Regardless of why he went down there. Where he was an open carry state. It could have been anybody. What if he was somebody who was fucking legitimate to have a gun? But whatever. I'm sorry.
The giant caveat that I'm going to get to in a minute, okay? Now remember, he's the one that survived. The other two that died, Rosenbaum and Huber. I know that Anna talked about it in a previous show, but looking at those videos, there's a couple things that are clear in terms of Rosenbaum. He had just gotten out of a mental health clinic, and he did rush at Rittenhouse, and he threw a plastic bag at him with things in it, right? And there was a gunshot nearby. So Rittenhouse is going to have a self-defense.
Whoa. Again. After he threw that fucking trash bag, what's his name pulled his gun out on homeboy? He stopped. Homeboy turned around. Tomato dude fucking pounced on him. Again, 3 steps from eternity. 4 steps from fucking just figuring out what he would have done with himself. If you would have been like, oh shit, dude, I don't know why I'm messing with this fucking purebred motherfucker. I'm gonna leave him alone. Go back this way. No. Sat there and tried to fucking rape him. And these dudes are giving him a fucking
go at it. It doesn't mean he's gonna win on that one. If somebody throws a plastic bag at you, and you hear a gunshot,
only a plastic bag.
I don't know. A lot of people might say, yeah, that's definitely self-defense. And a lot of people would say, no, it's a plastic bag. And he had no idea whether somebody was shooting at him or not. His back was turned to Rosenbaum. He had no idea if Rosenbaum had a.
No. I don't know why anybody can get these dudes for lies. Get these dudes for lies, dog. Shape shows. He threw the bag, my man put the gun at him, he stopped, turned around, my man fucking pounced on him again. Where you seeing the shit that he shot him when the gunshots went off? No, he turned around when the dude was right there on his right hand side. Stop lying, dude. Or watch the tape.
But he shot him 4 times anyway, right? And then in terms of Huber, this one we knew all along. Huber hit him with a skateboard, and I've always thought, no, I would never murder someone for hitting me with a skateboard, right? Now.
So you wouldn't protect yourself? How are you protecting yourself if somebody got a weapon and you have no weapon? Or you have a weapon and that dude has a weapon? Not my fault, his weapon is less adequate than my weapon. You know what I mean? If you're attacking somebody with a sword to a gun, unless you got some strong jitsu, yeah, I commend you. But if you're fucking a novice with a rock, yeah, you should probably fucking stay in the sidelines. Again, they thought this dude was not going to shoot. You thought this guy was not going to shoot, Torque. You know what I mean? If he died, it would have been like good riddance to a redneck. or a fucking Trump supporter or whatever. We all thought he wasn't gonna shoot. He shot. So we cannot blame him for not being a victim. Go on.
I get it. They're in the middle of a crazy situation there and protests, etc. At the same time, Rittenhouse is the one who purposely put himself in that situation with a gun. And that's going to get to the moral. A crazy situation there and protests, etc. At the same time, Rittenhouse is the one who purposely put himself.
So the dude he shot fucking didn't purposely put himself there with a gun? Those other guys didn't purposely chase a guy with a fucking gun thinking that he was not going to shoot him? Like, come on, dude. You guys cannot, you can't believe what you're saying. You seriously cannot, you can't believe what you're saying about one single person being out there in life, and you care about fucking a third world country where people could be taking control of their life all the time. Are you fucking serious, bro? Are you fucking serious? Look at the, oh my God. You cannot be serious,
in that
bro.
Situation with a gun. And that's going to get to the moral case. But if I was on the jury, I'd pay a lot of attention to the Rosenbaum part and the Huber part, and I would have a very much an open mind. And I would hear all of the evidence, etc., to see if that qualifies for self-defense, and it might depend on the law of the state, right? So now, having said all that, now let's go to the second.
Somebody that's also anti-fucking government and affiliations and corporations, and we should see that YouTube is fucking, my fault. YouTube, Roku, Pluto, Zumo, Xfinity, X5, Xfinity Flex, Twitch, Samsung Plus, all your local. I'm surprised Peacock's not up there, but Pluto's probably like Peacock. I bet. But, capitalism. I bet you they're not trying to make this white boy seem to be a fucking racist after shooting 3 fucking other white boys in a fucking white state. Racism. When there was actually racism being played out down south, where you guys are definitely like, these niggas is down there not even being able, there's no video evidence. These niggas is using picture stills. My girl said, do you got, my fault, they do got fucking a couple of fucking, cops playing SWAT shit for a building that has nothing in it. For one black guy, a place that's open, and they're asking if a ladder goes to the attic so they can see if somebody's in the attic, and they have no fucking walls. Blatant racism. Opposed to a bunch of dudes who try to fucking take an AR from somebody who looked like a fucking victim. But no, fucking this guy knows
the moral part.
Holy shit, what moral part? Smut.
To me, it's as clear as it always was. There's only one fact here that's different than what I knew before, which is that today, Grosskreutz said basically that the gun was pointing near Rittenhouse or at Rittenhouse, right? So there's a little tiny bit of confusion there, but it's not material.
No.
So that's new, right?
Wow, lies, straight lies, dude. Show the tape. Why won't we show the tape? You're quick to say that dude did all this shit.
And in the videos that we saw originally, it was not clear that Grosskreutz, to me at least, had a weapon. So that's all new stuff. So on for me, so that stuff is very impactful on his actual criminal trial.
Imagine when you say all his actions were only reviewed the day of his fucking testimony. Nobody knew this shit. Nobody knew any of that. Any of it. But whatever.
Especially when it comes to Grosskreutz, right? On the moral issue, it is not at all impactful. The guy goes into into a situation that could be volatile with a weapon. Everyone who was there with a weapon that was on the right-wing side was looking for trouble. They couldn't wait for trouble. They couldn't.
When we see the video footage that fucking Adolf doesn't want to show you, Kyle wasn't looking for trouble at all. He was asking for fucking people needed help, pulling dumpsters, because dumpster fires ain't normal, but for some reason it's not normal to put out dumpster fires. Kyle was putting dumpster fires out and moving dumpsters out of the road. Wasn't looking for trouble at all. At all. Yo, I really hope that you can get hit for slander for this, bro. Really get hit for slander, because again, you have the chance to look at the footage. You're going off of the fucking prosecutor's thing, and then what other people are saying, like, oh, well, this is what he could have meant. Watch the fucking tape. Dude says, yo, he didn't shoot you until you point the gun at him, right? Correct. That's what Gross Score says. But he's not going to tell you that.
Wait to use their weapons. Like the stores that they're theoretically guarding, they don't know anything about. They're from different states. It's not their community.
My nigga ran to the fucking police. If somebody's ready to use their gun, why would they run to the fucking police? Why would you run from somebody who does not have a fucking gun? You are an idiot. You are a fucking fool, and you're trying to fucking lead somebody over the bridge. You're leading people over a bridge. Literally, dog. How could you be so stupid?
And the stores are boarded up. The owners aren't there. They aren't protecting anyone. They just can't wait to shoot.
That's why they hired them.
That's what Rittenhouse was doing.
Sure?
So in terms of sympathy, do you have any sympathy for Rittenhouse? Zero. He's a terrible person.
He didn't watch it fucking 3 days later. 3 days prior, he did not watch the video, and he's telling you things that did not happen. I wish I could fucking hit this dude for slander, cause he's telling me straight lies, straight fucking lies, yo, straight lies with a straight face.
He did a terrible thing. He went into the middle of that protest looking for trouble. He found it, and the minute someone threw a plastic bag at him, he started killing people.
3 days from the Young Turks.
Whether he is found criminally liable for that is going to be a matter of all of the evidence in the state jurisprudence and direction.
And what's wild about it is that shit is fucking 3 days prior from what the fuck this dude is telling you now. Trial heats up after new testimony. You think he would be watching said fucking testimony? Something so big. But you know what? His lies are better than what the truth is, I guess.
The judge gives, etc. And by the way, the judge is still wrong. Wow. He said that these guys must be called rioters, looters, and arsonists. One of them was a paramedic. There's no evidence that any of the victims.
Ex-paramedic. If he was still a paramedic, I hopefully doubt. I hope he would not be out in a fucking riot with a fucking pistol in his back.
Or rioters or arsonists or looters. The judge is almost lying there by allowing that. So given the judge's proclivity, God, Rittenhouse looks like has an excellent chance of getting off. But it says nothing about his moral culpability, which I think he's just as guilty as he ever was.
Yeah, to me, the thing that's standing out the most about this case, not necessarily the trial of Rittenhouse, but the entire situation.
What's funny that stands out that they don't even care about the case. They don't care enough about to fucking watch the shit, but yet they care enough to sit here and spit what their feelings are. Nothing but fucking beige fucking feelings, bro. Oh no, he went out there to protect something. And a fucking white boy fucking came out there and tried to take his gun from him because he looked like a deer in headlights. Must be racism. Oh, must be fucking racism.
Situation that unfolded that night was the lack of trust in police authorities to do their jobs appropriately. Because the
police only cared about government buildings.
Militia members who showed up armed, regardless of what you think of them, felt that they needed to be there to protect the community and to protect local businesses.
When you're
I agree
American
that
militia,
showing up puts yourself in a dangerous position. And Rittenhouse, as a 17-year-old, really.
What about everybody else that was fucking in there in your fucking quote unquote protest? Nobody else there was in danger? Just this guy. This guy with a fucking gun in his fucking hand was the only one who was in danger. You're dumb.
I get it. He previously had worked in that community, supposedly as a lifeguard.
Previously?
I'll take that at face value.
Looked for another work.
But
then another thing.
We are not supposed to allow vigilantes to just like rush in and carry out. Or
that's what the fucking your so-called doctor did. He chased my dude with his gun in his hand. Remember the dude you're advocating for? He had a concealed weapon that wasn't legal.
Or enforce what they believe to be the law, right? We're supposed to rely on our police, on police authorities, law enforcement to do their jobs.
Even though she was even about to commend homeboy. What's this corny shit? Whatever.
Whether you're on the right or the left, in this particular case, no one trusted the cops to do their jobs.
No, the cops was doing their job. They was protecting government buildings. That's why when that dude got shot in his arm, they came in real quick, snatched homeboy up, went back. Cause he got shot close to the fucking police line. They seen that shit, was like, oh shit. All right, homeboy's thing. Other dude said, I thought he did it. My man said, I didn't do it. All right, back up. We snatched him. We bit back up. They didn't care what the fuck was going on between yo wackadoo ass and people's private property.
I mean, you watch testimony, you watch video of these militia members.
Do you watch?
And they're just like.
Did she watch? Yo, did any of them watch the testimony of any of that shit and still believe the shit that they're spitting? Did you watch such damning evidence and still say what they are saying? This shit is crazy. Holy shit.
We just saw communities burn down and we felt like we needed to go in and control the situation. Wow. It just creates a dangerous environment. And one other thing that's also clear to me, based on reporting that's come out ever since the situation transpired, is that the cops intentionally grouped, like they pushed both groups together, like in one area. Push that now too, huh? Knowing that could lead to an increase of violence. It could lead to a violent situation. And that's exactly what happened here.
And I'll go further than you, and I'll even disagree in a little bit here, because I blame the police.
Somebody's not pointing the gun at you and you fucking attack them. They have a right to shoot you.
But with a slight distinction here, I think the militia's totally guilty. I think everyone who went down there, again, I'm talking about morally. Everyone who went down there with a giant weapon that was showing, etc. Went down there looking for trouble. And
protesters too,
and in their ideal world, there was going to be a damsel in distress or a store owner in distress, and they were going to get to kill people. That's why they went.
Wow, dude. So, what he's just telling you is that Kyle Rittenhouse was a damsel in distress. Nobody came to save him, and he saved himself. That's exactly what happened. That's the only fucking explanation I can explain. Remember, he was looking for help. Couldn't find nobody around for some odd reason. Weird. Fucking this dude tried to take his gun. He ran away from him. I don't know why they ain't saying that he ran away. Why are you allowing these dudes to lie to you? He was fucking running away from them. The whole time he was fucking Forrest Gumping it. Turned around and ran. Got hit twice. 3 times. Missed the, I'm glad he didn't hit that black dude. Holy fuck, what a shit show this would have been. But yeah, black dude did some fucking Matrix shit and said, yo, I'm Ghost. He let the other dude go. The first white dude with the tank top hit him too. He let him go. But for some reason, somebody else wanted to catch him with a skateboard. It's that last licking. Sorry, he had to catch. Nah, fuck it. He caught it. He fucking caught it. You know what I mean? And probably was sitting. He probably had regrets like, damn, I shouldn't have been here. He fell over. Then this fucking dickhead chasing him with the gun. Why would you be face to face with him with a gun if you didn't think he was if you didn't think he was a threat? And then when he points the gun at you, you do this. Don't say I'm friendly like everybody else was saying. I'm friendly. He didn't say shit. So when dude put his gun down, probably to fucking get himself off the ground, because how was he just gonna levitate up? Yeah, he probably did one of this, That's when the dude did one of these, but did not shoot. Fuck him for it. Blow. Fuck you and your gay ass tattoo. You know what I mean? Fuck you. And then this dude's over here blatantly lying, dog. It's fucking crazy, dog.
That's why they went. That's why they go every time.
You sure?
Looking to kill black people, left-wingers, etc.
Didn't kill one black person. You would figure being a neo-Nazi race hater, you would fucking try to kill as many black people as you can. Not just fucking offset wackadoos that want to take your gun from you. Two dudes who don't look any of the type that you are talking about. Those dudes did not look like anything you're talking about. Who are you defending now? Are you defending racist, fucking neo-Nazis? Because that dude looked like, both of them dudes looked like they could have been neo-Nazi types. Who are you rooting for there, bro?
So
holy shit.
It's and the idea that the police are what? Too lenient towards black people in America? It's just beyond absurd, okay?
No black people were hurt in the making of this fucking film. Do we know this? We know this, right? Not one black person was fucking hurt in any of this film. I told you. 2 of them boogie night the fuck out of there. One dude with the ponytail said, oh shit. Like I said, all them niggas, once they seen he was a shooter, they said, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. They was like, oh, this dude's shooting. They was like, this nigga can't be shooting. He's running away. Yeah, who the fuck runs away from after shooting somebody? Bap, bap, boom, he hit the floor. Dude hit him with the skateboard. Fuck it. Blow, blow. Oh, my fault. You're running away. Oh, you about to hit me again? Blam. I gotta get up. I gotta get up. This nigga right here has a pistol. He already has his hands up. All right, cool. I'm good. Oh, now all of a sudden you want to come at me? Blam. There goes your shoulder. Or whatever. Then he gets up and runs. If he wanted him dead, he would have finished him. No? He would have finished him. No? As your fucking cocksucking mouth looks. He would have finished him if he was an active shooter. What active shooter runs from shit, dog, yo? I wish every school shooter was a runner. They would go into school, show you his gun, and then fucking run to the police and be like, yo, I was almost involved in the school shooting. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious, dog? You better have some, yo, I swear to God, somebody's better have some fucking reverse card shit at the end of the day.
On the other hand, the police were terrible because they encouraged the militia. It's seen in the tapes over and over again. They pushed the protesters towards the armed militia. They thanked the armed militia.
None of that was shown in the fucking making of this film either. No black people, no. Even though he did say people was moving, but I think that was the prosecution's yada yada yada. But then it's like, dude, the fuck does that got to do with him? He is not the police. He's asking people if they want help. Oh man!
Like literally give water to the armed militia. Kyle Rittenhouse at the end tries to surrender to the police after killing 2 people, and the police don't even arrest him.
Dude, he tried to surrender to the police after he killed the first person. After he killed the first person, he tried to surrender himself to the police. Then things pursued. Why are you leaving this out, dude? Why are you leaving these things out? 3 days of a trial that you don't want to watch. That you don't want to watch at all, bro. It's fucking outlandish, dude. It's fucking crazy. That you don't want to watch something, but it's so judgmental about it. How could you be so judgmental? Oh,
that's a white guy with heavy weaponry, so he must be one of us, a good guy who's looking to kill black people or protesters, etc.
Didn't kill any black people. Notice how he keeps leading with that. Notice how he keeps, again, black dude, black people all over the place. Black people all over the place. Everywhere. They're black, everywhere a black. Fucking black that he did shoot at, he didn't hit. He watched run away from him. Said, fuck it. There's a white boy in front of me. About to hit me with a skateboard again. I'ma hit him. Apparently there's another white boy with a fucking Glock, a vintage Glock fucking 9 in my face. Holy shit, okay, he's gonna let me get up. Oh no, he's not gonna let me get up? Blam. There goes your arm, bro. Go think about that in the fucking corner while I continue to run to the police. My fault. What did
the
you
fact
say?
that they didn't arrest him when he surrendered was unbelievable, and it goes to show you, but at the same time completely believable, because it goes to show you the mindset of cops in America.
But we won't say that he turned himself in afterwards, though. Even though he turned himself in, they pushed him away, he came back the next day.
If you're a right winger and you shoot people, we don't really care. We won't even take you in when you're trying to surrender we encourage you ahead of time.
You won't give it to him.
And we don't hold you accountable afterwards.
He turned himself in.
So now,
he turned himself
in. You know it.
He turned himself in.
10 heavily armed black guys.
Yeah, how about this? How about fucking one black dude who shot fucking... Yeah, you want to put a hood motherfucker in that situation? You gonna give him leeway to fucking sit there and walk around with a gun? You know what I'm saying? You think that they're gonna let you get close to their gun? First and foremost. And there is film out there, black folks out there, stressing their First Amendment right. It is out there. Let's not let this cocksucker make it seem like it doesn't exist. Just because y'all just do left-leaning media doesn't mean that people push the cops to the limit and teach them their amendment rights. Anywho, yeah, if there was a black person, anybody that would have went for that, if a black person, they're usually trying to stop somebody with determination from their destination, everybody would have been dead, bro. The first time homeboy said, as soon as you're alone, I'm gonna take your gun, he's fucking dead. You feel me? Anybody with heart, black, white, Puerto Rican, or Asian. Anybody with fucking heart, you tell somebody that there was... if you would have told that bald dude if he had a gun, I'm going to take your gun away from you when you're away, he would have fucking shot you. But Chekhov, whatever the fuck this cocksucker's name is not going to show that to you. The shit is irritating because, why he would sit here and blatantly lie to who? His fucking up in the hills leftists? That this is how fucking, I guess, white folks in the trenches live? You know what I mean? Again, they went there on a job, yo. He had his shit on a thing, asking people if they wanted help, moving dumpsters out of the way. This dude's making it seem like he was looking for help. Like this lawyer said, did you see, he was moving that dumpster away. Do you see him, when those people were talking back to him, was he saying anything back to him? No. He was the greatest fucking witness in life. The dude he shot couldn't have been the best witness in fucking life. But this fucking joker right here is going to try to mislead all of that, on some old Nancy Drew, apparently popular demand, popular fucking mob justice. Still going on that mob justice.
Went into the middle of a right-wing protest. Cops would be on him instantly. And they would arrest all of them, they would crush them, and maybe even murder them. We all know that. You all know that. These guys walk around looking to kill people, and the cops are like, yeah, go get them. So screw the cops in Kenosha, Wisconsin, who are definitely guilty. And because of their rah right wing, go get them and do violence, I think caused the deaths of these two people.
Remember, all the people that were shot were fucking white folks. When Kyle was shooting, there was no discrimination. The first dude he shot was fucking white. Why is this dude trying to make it seem like he was picking a fight with a black dude and he shot a black dude? No. The white dude was trying to fucking punk Kyle. Kyle shot him. Why are you lying? Dude? With such furious and anger, bro. Why are you telling such lies, dude, when it's easily shown on film? I wish I was a better editor, because I would put that shit over here in the corner, stage left, and be like, why is this dude fucking lying, bro? Why is he lying? What do you have to gain from this?
I'll blame one other.
What do you have to gain from this?
If you're on the left, don't bring guns, don't bring weapons, okay? There were some that brought weapons. What are you going to do?
Can I actually jump in?
Some. Not the guy that Kyle shot, but some. Not the two that he killed, but the one that he fucking shot. Which is crazy, right? I guess that's not so... Withholding the truth?
Can I jump in on that, Jake? Because I do have some details on that I think are relevant as well.
What?
And it does have to do with Grosskreutz, the third person
Grosskreutz.
who was shot that testified. You saw the video earlier. We're also learning that he was carrying, and by the way, Jake referenced that there were the paramedics there. Grosskreutz was there because he's a paramedic and he claimed he was there to help anyone who might be injured. He had a weapon, but it wasn't licensed for concealed carry. Grosskreutz also acknowledged that he incorrectly told police last year that his firearm had fallen out of his pants that night.
What's crazy is that they won't sit there and tell you that this dude has $10 million lawsuit against the city of Wisconsin, the state of Wisconsin. I don't know things. For $10 million, and in those said reports, when he got shot from such a dangerous, violent shooter, he had a pistol. That he was he pulled out a pistol when he realized a shooter that was running away from a scene, gunned down towards the police. Said subject, shot 2 people. Didn't shoot him when he got fucking the gun pointed at him. From what my eyes seen, his thing. He reclacked, which makes no sense. I seen somebody trying to get up. This dude leaned forward with his gun. My man had shot him in his armpit. And then dipped off. Ran straight like fucking Forrest Gump out of a Black Panthers party, dog. He was like, I'm sorry I messed up your Black Panthers party. And dipped out of there. Didn't shoot nobody else. Active shooter. Shot 3 white folks. Want to shoot all the black people in the world. They're all over the place. But I picked 3 white boys.
And did not admit that he had a weapon at the time. He also said that he had only minimal information about Rittenhouse or his prior actions at the time of the shooting. And yes, he had a weapon with him for protection, but he did not have a license for concealed carry because that license had already expired. So you have 2 sides. Obviously, an incredibly hostile situation. You have cops that are, in my opinion, stoking.
How can you have a hostile situation when somebody is running to the fucking police show? Holy fucking shit, dog. This shit is nuts. It's like the nuttiest thing you could ever hear. Being scared of somebody running away from you. Not giving you any threats or anything. Holy shit.
In the flames of that hostile situation, and both sides are armed.
Don't skip yet.
Holy
this app is something you won't want to miss.
And it's a recipe for disaster. And then you add the Rosenbaum part of it. He was someone who was just released from a mental health institution. He was clearly not.
So that gives him exempt from being in a fucking place where he's gonna be riled at and pick on somebody for picking on him? Are you really gonna give this dude a pass?
In the right frame of mind, and honestly, his behavior is what really sparked the shootings to take place, right? We have so many issues in this country, and what you had in that night was a dangerous cocktail of many of those issues simultaneously.
Wow.
So I'm not trying to blame the victims here because remember, the 2 guys who are dead, Huber and Rosenbaum, one had a skateboard, the other one had a plastic bag, okay?
Again, if you watch that shit, Rosenberg was up on fucking Kyle's ass, dude. After he threw that bag and fucking Kyle put that pistol or the whatever to his chest or pointed the gun at him, he stopped. As soon as Kyle turned around, Rosenberg pounced, dog. Why are you lying? Show the film. You can get your hands on that tape. I know you can, dude. You're a journalist. It's all over fucking YouTube, bro. Holy fucking shit. He threw a bag, homeboy pointing the gun at him, he stopped. Kyle turned around, Rosenberg was on him in like 4 fucking steps, bro. On some old crazy shit, how far he was from then to when he caught up to him. You know what I mean? If you'd be like, oh, why'd you stop? It's like, dude, who the fuck wants to keep running for the rest of their life, dog? You want to keep running? And these are the type of people that just want to keep fucking running? You feel what I'm saying, dog? They want you to keep running when your life is in danger. Even though you can protect yourself. You should keep fucking running. Fucking A,
so,
bro.
Grosskreutz, who did not die, did have the weapon. But there were other people that had weapons there. if you're a left winger and you go to a protest with weapons,
dude,
your chance of getting killed is about 100 times higher. Right, if you're a black left winger and you're going in with a weapon, your chance of getting killed is about 1,000 times higher.
If you say so.
The minute police see a black man with a weapon, they're gonna start shooting. The minute they see a white man with a weapon, they're gonna start cheering. Like, we don't know that in America already? Of course we know that, right? So don't put yourself.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video where a dude got into a confrontation with 2 white boys in like a fucking chicken shack or whatever. I know it's short, one in a few, but my man fucking popped those dudes, put his gun on the fucking counter and waited for the police to come. And the cops fucking sat there and fucking congratulated him for whatever his valor was. Same thing with dude fucking stopped another white dude from stealing his fucking car with a gun. Like, these dudes want you, you see the divide that they want you to have? They just want you to be divisive so much. If they were so divisive, they would be way more concerned about the shit that's happening in South Carolina than a white boy shooting 3 other fucking white boys, bro. And still trying to make that into some sort of racist shit, dog. Some sort of racist shit. It's fucking crazy. It is fucking crazy, dog.
In danger.
I gotta
you think
get
you're
this
protecting yourself the minute you draw
50
a weapon,
fucking minutes.
You're 1,000 times more likely to die than if you didn't have a weapon in the first place, right? And so why did Grosskreutz get shot? Because he pulled out his weapon. If he hadn't pulled out his weapon, well, if he...
Yo, why did that first dude get shot? He tried to grab his weapon. Why did the fucking other dude didn't get shot? The first black dude who we shot at didn't get shot. Still, my man knew what the fuck was up when he started licking shots. He said, oh shit, this white boy's bout it. I'm not gonna get hit tonight. I thought he wasn't gonna shoot. You told me wrong, boy. You told me wrong, man, with the skateboard. You said he wasn't gonna shoot. Walk the fuck off. Other dude with the skateboard said, yo. Bam. You know what I mean? Fuck it. You caught in emotion. Other dude, like I said, dude, if he wanted to, he could have wiped out everybody there. But he did not, as an active shooter. As an active shooter. As somebody who wanted to, as you say, go out there and shoot black folks. There was an ample amount of black folks, and he only shot white
people. Rittenhouse was shooting everybody anyway, right? But so he might have gotten shot anyway. But he might not have. And he certainly, if he stayed away from Rittenhouse and didn't have a weapon, he definitely wouldn't have gotten shot. So everybody has to use decent human judgment. But we've lost track of that. And a lot of people can't wait to get into fights, including with weapons. I want to read one member here because Gabby's making a great point. Gabby Marita said, even if Rittenhouse gets acquitted via technicality in this criminal trial, I hope the families of his victims, yes, they were victims, absolutely bury him in civil litigation for the remainder of his.
And I hope he fucking turns around and sues everybody that's sitting here. Again, as you are watching fucking video evidence of this dude being hunted down like a dog as he is running to the police. How could you be scared of somebody running to the fucking police? So yo, I hope when he does get off, some people like you, NBNSC, anybody that's been slandering this dude without an ounce of evidence. You know what I mean? To the contrary. Because we've seen evidence to this dude running away. How could you be mad at somebody running away from shit, bro? Just because he had a weapon? That's even fucking worse. He was running away with a gun. Dude would have came back to me. I would have smacked. If he was my son, I would have smacked him like, dude, you should have shot everybody there. You should not be scared for the fucking mob. For a fucking mob. And this dude wants you to have that. It's fucking sickening, dog, yo. And this is what these fucking Muslim... Racism. Shalah halakum la, whatever fuck boys want you to believe. It's worse than boys from Brazil. They want America's fucking social net to fucking crumble, bro. He wants you fucking friend to hate friend, dog. Why should I fucking hate this dude because he went out there for a job to protect businesses? That's like me hating fucking security guards and loving people that rob banks. What is wrong with the Turks, yo? What is wrong with the Turks? And again, somebody that was out there asking for help. And you telling this shit after fucking 3 days, bro. You've had more than enough time. More than enough time to fucking thing, bro. More than enough time. But you're sitting here fucking spitting lies, dog.
pathetic years on this planet. Now, look, the part I'm not sure I agree with is I'm not sure that if he gets acquitted, it would be on a technicality.
Right.
You know, it depends on all of the evidence, and it depends on the state laws. Certainly the gun being pointed at him in that case, not all three, but in that case, is not a technicality at all. That would just be self-defense, right? So, but on this civil litigation point, you make a great point because in a criminal trial, guys, you remember it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt that he definitely was not doing self-defense. And that he shot and killed them intentionally. Well, again, some of the laws are not necessarily intentional, but the first charge he's charged with is intentional homicide.
And even if
right?
there is a civil thing,
so, but in a civil case, you don't need to be beyond a reasonable doubt. So think about beyond a reasonable doubt to be like a 98% certainty. Mobs, in a civil case, you just have to be 51% certain. So there, he could be held criminally. I'm sorry, civilly responsible. And certainly, if my family member was Huber,
he should not be civil.
I would.
And if he should,
I would sue.
He should blame,
and I would
blame
definitely
you guys
think that he was civilly responsible.
Why?
Okay, you get hit with a skateboard, that's bad. It doesn't mean you should murder.
Hold on, dude. He got rocked. He got fucking rocked. And who's to say if he wouldn't have kept getting hit? There was somebody with a bat in the fucking video. He could have got murdered. Then what would you have said? Oh, it was just a fucking another redneck there. Then I would have seen the video of this dude asking people if they needed help. And all this other shit, and him being timid as a fucking doe, and then running away from people up to the point where these fucking cocksuckers beat him to death. I would call you a straight fucking cocksucker. Straight up, dude. You are no better than Alex Jones in this fucking point at all, my dude. There is proof out there of this dude's actions, of all their actions. Again, if these dudes have some other evidence of showing Kyle doing other shit opposed to him saying, oh yeah. While he's around other pairs being like, oh yeah, and people are still there. I wish I had my freaking gun at this moment, so I would shoot them now. What? Holy shit, scumbag.
Other guy.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it.
No.
Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships.
Not supporting you.
You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat, emojis, badges.
You're scum.
You've got emojis of
people
me,
are scumbag.
Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you
Look
also
at them
get
fucking parade their black
of
dude
our
out of nowhere.
exclusive member-only
Scumbags.
shows and specials right after they
Straight
air.
scumbags,
So all
bro.
that, all you gotta do is click that join button right
Scum.
underneath
Why
the
would
video.
I want to listen to lies of anything? Why would I want to listen to lies?
Such an easy and fun way to make money. I could do it after school, in between
See that?
classes,
You
or
hear that,
whenever
people?
I want.
You can make money
With
doing
DoorDash delivery,
DoorDash.
it only takes
They won't
a
tell
few
you
minutes.
this though. But yeah, dude, that shit's fucking crazy.
All right, there,
my
Judge
guy.
Bruce Schroeder in.
It's nuts to sit there and have fucking a whole trial out in front of you. Oh, I thought I fucking thinged it. Is it still going? It is still going, and I want some change. Fuck. Get out there. All right, real quick though. I'm just gonna throw it out here. This is some real scumbag shit. Real scumbag shit. Especially when there's other dudes out there fucking doing way worse. Fucking 3 counties down. They want to focus on somebody that shot 3 white folks. Didn't even care about shooting black people. Shot 3 white boys. We don't even know their fucking leftist affiliation. They was just out there being rowdy. As some people say. But the Turks, they will not show you those types of information. I can't show you that information because I don't have that type of a computer and I don't really feel like doing editing like that. I'm type lazy. But yeah, yo, if you want the truth, go out there and search for it, yo. These assholes ain't gonna let you know.